Greetings and salutations. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Don't mind what it says there at the bottom. We're going to be watching a little combat cast today. I don't know why the second part was capitalized, but it is. It is. I have been dealing with tooth pain for days, and I've been barely getting any sleep. Last night I woke up 6 times. The pain has not stopped so much that my stomach hurts. Good times. Anyway, gotta love not having dental insurance. Let's talk about this combat cast, which is what we're gonna do, but we're not gonna do it here, okay? I know y'all are thinking, look, it's Z&D TV. This is where we see chat. This is where we see everything. But for the next 40 minutes or however long the combat cast is, we're going to be going in full screen, green screen mode. Are you ready to see it? There it is. Gorgeous, I know. And I figured if we're going to do No Shave November, we might as well start twisting our stash. All right. There we go. This is the one. Don't hang up. It is 45 minutes long, which means it's 35 minutes long because of the 10-minute wait in the start. And it doesn't look like Derek's there, which I don't know why that would be. I hope they're all right. We're going to go ahead and skip way ahead because why would we sit here and count down with it? I guess I could make sure my audio levels are okay while this goes down. I mean, it's fine for me. I'll turn down just a little bit for y'all.
The combat cast starts now.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children, welcome in. I've been denouncing you. It's your world too. Welcome in.
Combat Cast. I am Tyler.
Stephanie, the QA lead at NetAround.
Derek can't be here today, so we'll be holding down the fort by ourselves. And before
no Derek, huh? I don't know if I like that.
Combat Cast today. We know one of the main reasons you're here is to see a very special video. Stephanie, I know you're a huge fan.
Oh, my favorite movie.
I'll let you do the honors.
I've never been more stoked to work on a guest character. So here we go, the world premiere, the exclusive, the Ghostface trailer.
Okay, we got to watch the trailer first and foremost. Let's go. Let's do it.
That anyone could be so cold-hearted.
Are you really one to be throwing stones?
They gotta beat up Sub-Zero. Frost.
Fight!
Rambo. Straight up Rambo crawl.
I hear you've got quite a scream.
I will be glad to let you hear it.
Okay, I like that. Is that like a parry side switch?
Ha! I love I can kill you again and again.
You will not succeed even once.
There's that. Like, I don't know what they call that. Over the shoulder toss. Okay, knife throw. What the hell was that? I wonder if there'll be like 2 ghost face in your health bar and you can like alternate between which ghost face you're using. You know what I mean? Oh.
Finish him.
Why'd that look like an X-ray?
What? Oh, come on! This is bullshit! He's a dude with a knife!
Fatality.
See you soon.
Ghostface wins.
Interesting, interesting. I was wondering what that animation was for from, like, oh, a vulture. What did we choose on our list? I think it was a vulture. I think I guessed
There
vulture.
it is, Ghostface. Insane. Like, so many iconic moments from the history of that character.
I mean, Roger Jackson's incredible voice. I love the fatality being fourth wall meta, which is, you know, always been one of the hallmarks of the series. The great animations on all the grabs and everything. It's
The crawl, knives,
Yes.
just so many amazing things that Ghostface is iconic for.
Right.
In that
I feel like
series
I'm in the
aspect.
couches
It's
with
really
them.
Cool. And you're all going
Oh,
to
you
love
see
playing
my cat?
Ghostface, and we're going to talk about Ghostface later in the show. But before we do that, we do want to talk about some things that are upcoming with the release of Ghostface. And one of those is we have some new season notes. Scorpion is back.
yes, the season of the Spectre, but some new things we're adding to it.
Yeah, so this time around with the Season of the Spectre, we're updating encounters that will have some newer mini games. Here's a big one. Chest keys are no longer consumable items, but they stack. So all those people like myself who go and buy a bunch of keys,
Same.
you're going to have space. There's some
Finally.
exclusive skins to unlock, especially one highly requested Natara skin will be somewhere in the season. Players can also unlock Season 1 Combat League palettes throughout the Season 1 of Invasions. We've also added some new character relics to give characters some additional new moves.
And there might be a new cashew.
Oh, cashew, okay. Some new.
Okay, Cashew's the squirrel that rides the Roomba. It's kind of cool that when they're cycling back around to the initial season of Invasions, that they're not just doing it verbatim and they're adding more to it. So that's good.
Cashew stuff.
Especially
Another
the
thing that's
keys.
coming very soon is a thing, a feature that I'm excited about that's going to help players from all levels grow. And it's a replay takeover function. It's a
Okay, I
function
heard
where
about this.
You'll be able to play a match, watch the video of that match, stop that match where you want to, and take over either character.
Right. So
That's dope.
we play online. You beat me pretty bad. You do some setup I've
look
never
a
even
lot.
seen before. It's crazy.
I mean, yeah.
So I can go to the replay and actually take control.
Tekken and Street Fighter, I've
after
had that for a
setup
while.
is
That's
used
good.
And kind of try different options. Let's check it out.
Yeah. So, Cyrax, bomb setups on Reiko.
Bombs and goo.
What are you going to do? Well, with replay takeover, you just take over, you're now Reiko. You're going to get out of this setup. So what's the first thing you try to do?
Probably block.
Always try to block. Nope, command grab.
This is kind of big, in my opinion, for Mortal Kombat 1 because, for one, it's already a part of the other top 3 fighters, Street Fighter and Tekken. But for 2, it will set Mortal Kombat 1 apart from its predecessors. Everything that Mortal Kombat 1 has been doing outside of the cameos has been just playing keep up with what the games did successfully in the past. Now, I mean that by we have Towers of Time now because Invasions was kind of a bit of a flop. So we're just seeing little things added to the... Anyway, whatever. Let's just play.
So that's not going to work.
But yeah, I just think it's
Now,
something
they
that's
can try
added
the
to
delayed wake-up.
MK that hasn't been in any
Not
MK
still
before.
stuck in the
Like
blade.
Towers of Time we have now, but it's not as good as it was in MK11 in my opinion. So it's just catching up to what, like, of Mortal Kombat's past. Where with this, I feel like we're actually moving forward, and it's something new for the franchise, and it sets Mortal Kombat 1 apart
Now
as
it's
being
time to come out of the
a game, like a current gen game. You know what I mean? As being the latest
hit their own
iteration.
fatal blow.
Whereas we're looking at things normally like, oh, we have 1/5 the customization options across the board, one outro, one intro for every character. When we had like 4 or 5 per character, we had 40 skins for characters that dropped in DLC. Now we have 6, stuff like that. You know what I mean? They pale in comparison.
Maybe it's an actual tournament, and they defeat you with this strategy you've never seen before. and
That'll be something that
maybe they're not
actually
available.
brings
Maybe
MK1,
they don't wanna
where
help
somebody
you,
goes,
like,
I like
I'm not
MK1
sharing my
because
strats, save that
whatever,
for nationals.
you could say the replay.
So what you can do is
And it would be a
actually
valid,
replay, take
valid
control of it. You can look at the
point
options
that you
without
couldn't argue
having
about.
to get help from other people.
And it's also not even about like trying to get out of setups. You can all
I think this will be awesome. Like you said, all skill levels. People who are already good and want to get into real granular stuff. But also people who
I'm not trying to be a dick by skipping around, by the way. I like Stephanie, I like Derek, and I like Tyler. Even though Derek's not there, I still feel like I have to put that out there. I know people give them crap all the time. Hey, bud. You being a good boy? He's been trying to climb up on this green screen ever since I got it. Anyway, yeah. I'm just trying to get through it because, like I said at the start, I'm just not feeling that great today.
aspire to be good, and they just need more help and more tools understanding how to get good.
And honestly, when you talk about players like on sort of on the curve of good to bad, not bad, but newer players, even small things like punish timings.
Oh, exactly.
Like
right.
even the easiest like special move, how do I punish this? Try it over and over and over again.
Right, you're fighting a smoke player, they're really killing you with that teleport. You're making the right guess, but you're not sure what to do after it.
Right.
This can help.
And you can pick just different parts of the match where you were like, if I would have done a little something different, what is that different? You can now find out.
It's very neat to say, how advanced these things are to help people. Back in my day,
I think this will really set Mortal Kombat apart from its predecessors.
If you only
The
had
replay
this,
feature
so we also
is
before
big.
we get on to the main event of you're going to show everyone how to play Ghostface. We're going to talk about some balance stuff, and I know that people love these new videos we've been putting out and showing the new balance changes. We have some characters today that I think people are going to be really excited to hear have some very cool changes coming.
And a couple of these are some of the ones that have been, heavily requested.
Yes.
Like, please touch my character. Give me something new to play with.
Right. So I
Sub-Zero?
got my notes here.
Do my
and
boy
there's one
Sub-Zero
I'm
and
gonna talk
Quan
about
Chi
before we
got
show the video,
something?
so you can kind of get an eagle eye on what we're talking about. You're going to see because some of these videos have multiple pieces.
And there might be a sneak peek of some new skins.
Possibly. First, we're going to talk about Ashra. Her enhanced moves can now swap stances by holding stance switch. So you're able more quickly to switch in and out of stances, which can help you stack damage. And you'll see in this also, the Frost cameo can use her Ice Crash and explode her own Frost Wall to launch the opponent.
Okay, I
also think
saw
it'd be
that.
worth
I was
looking
wondering
at
what that was.
Blocking Cyrus's back too, because there's something unique about the second hit.
And you're going to see that right now.
Okay, that's cool.
Some awesome changes for Ashra and the other characters as well. Just giving Ashra a little more speed when it comes to switching in and out of her stances.
Right, I think one of the cool things our design team's done with MK1 is the balance changes aren't necessarily about making a strong character worse or a bad character good. It's also how can we kind of tinker with the game balance to just more tools, more fun, more player expression. So I think like the Ashra one and Smoke one we're about to talk about. I think
We'll be talking about
really
Smoke
cool
here in a
for
bit
that.
too. Let's go on to Garrus though.
Okay, so we're
now
going
is
alphabetical.
advanced command grab
Smoke is
allows
pretty
for
far
camera
down the list, I
follow-ups
guess.
Anywhere on the screen. Be a lot easier to understand if you just take a look here.
No Baraka buffs. Oh! I legit thought they were going to have a back shots
He's a
moment.
real team player.
Really is.
Right.
Here's a good one. Serena. We got some changes for Serena. And you have to really watch this video. Let me explain it real quickly. So Serena has a new rune which grants damage buff
I'm gonna turn it
and
up
super
on
meter
their end.
regen over time when you're in it. So in this video, you're going to see Quan do a breaker, then an EX move shortly thereafter because he's in Serena's new rune. So that's like 4 bars of super meter in like 5 seconds. Let's take a look.
Oh my gosh. Drew, I know you're not here right now, but I know for certain you are excited as fuck. Look at that katana fit. I almost rewound it way too far. All right.
Let's take a look.
Of course she got more shit. She always gets more shit. I can't see my man Quan Chi.
Excellent. So just constant offense. More and more EX moves.
It
Wait,
really helps
wait.
you pass the bar exam.
What did I miss? What did I miss for Quan? Let's rewind.
Because he's in Serena's new. See Quan do a breaker, meter regen over time when you're in it. So in this video, you're going to see Quan do a breaker, then an EX move shortly thereafter because he's in Serena's new rune. So that's like 4 bars of super meter in like 5 seconds. Let's take a look.
Oh. That's gonna barely do anything for Quan Chi. I really hope they're doing stuff for Quan Chi as an individual character and not just buffing the most boring fucking cameo Serena. You know, you're gonna give her this move and people are gonna be like, oh, I want to use her so I can try out this new rune. But all they're gonna end up doing is boomerang, 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 boomerang. Anyway. Bro, she was still able to throw out a projectile.
Excellent. So just constant offense. More and more EX moves.
It really helps you pass the bar exam.
I liked it. I liked it. Smoke fans. We've heard from Smoke fans. Fans want something new to play with, and I think you're gonna be really excited about this. From what I hear
Jumped
from
up to
QA,
the
it really
S's.
changed up how the character plays quite a bit. Smoke can now perform his vicious vapors back forward 3 smoke dash in the air, which lets him combo off some moves he never could before, and the enhanced version,
Yo, what up,
restand
Cloak?
the opponent. And you're also going to see in this video, you're going to see Homelander, his forward 4 now hits mid. Just some
Instead
more stuff
of an
for
overhead.
Homelander, and especially for Smoke. Smoke fans rejoice. Check it out.
That smoke changes fire.
Okay, you're on it today. You're really on it. Finally, another character that we hear a lot about vocal community with Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's triple clone.
Yeah,
now
you don't
allows him
really
to
see
perform
Lou.
multiple
Wait.
phrases in one combo. Hold
Hold on one second, bro. I'll be right back. I gotta help somebody. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let me close my window up right quick. I got dudes like right outside screaming about basketball. Division
About
1, bro.
community
Division
with
1.
Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's triple clone.
All right, let's rewind it. All right, back to it.
That smoke changes fire.
Okay, you're on it today. You're really on it. Finally, another character that we hear a lot about vocal community with Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's triple clone now allows him to perform multiple freezes in one combo. Sub-Zero's slide also now switches sides always, which allows for cameo follow-ups or to pop them up into clones.
The slide is always gonna switch sides now. And then his clone can freeze more than once if I meter burn the mid-air triple clone, which I never fucking use. Joy. How about damage scaling? Okay, last combat cast, like watch party that we did, I was a little hypercritical on the animalities before I even saw them all. Because they had, you know, people who worked on the game talking about it. And I felt like they were disingenuous when they were talking about how they made all of them from scratch when some of the puppets looked like they were from the gorilla. What was that called? Like the zoo. It was the zoo stage from Injustice 2. And so I was just like, I don't think he's being genuine. So I just didn't like listen to much of what else they were saying. And I was pretty hypercritical on their choices of animalities. But, you know, it's fucking, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it really doesn't matter. I don't even really like animalities to begin with. All right. I like more options, sure. But something about the fatalities and animalities and all that stuff just doesn't hit like it used to in Mortal Kombat.
You can also perform the old spear follow-ups by holding or your slide also now switches side multiple freezes in one combo.
Look at Stephanie's smile, almost like they know that no one used that shit to fucking begin with. Like, they almost want to laugh. Like, yeah, we'll buff him, but in the dumbest fucking ways possible. I feel like Stephanie wants to laugh right there.
Community with Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's triple clone now allows him to perform multiple freezes in one combo. Sub-Zero's slide also now switches sides always, which allows for cameo follow-ups or to pop them up into clones. You can also perform the old spear.
Okay, hold on now. Let me try to envision this.
That smoke changes fire.
Okay. You're on it today.
Well, I guess they're going to
really
show
on
it, right? I hope they show it.
Finally, another character that we hear a lot about, vocal community with Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero's triple clone now allows him to perform multiple freezes in one combo. Sub-Zero's slide also now switches sides always, which allows for cameo follow-ups or to pop them up into clones. You can also perform the old spear follow-ups by holding 3 as you do the slide. Lot of words there.
Okay, so wait. Does the meter burn exist anymore? What did they say?
Holding 3 as you. You can also perform the old spear follow-ups, cameo follow-ups, or to pop them up into clones. You can also perform the old spear follow-ups by holding 3 as you do the slide. Lot of words there.
Basically, big combo opportunities.
Yeah.
So they removed the need to meter burn the slide to pop somebody up on the other side. But wouldn't that... All right. I hope they adjusted some things because it's honestly not the best wake-up attack at all.
And let's take a look at those.
And the damage scaling. Oh, notice already in a corner. What the fuck?
And there we are, some new frozen toys for some.
I feel like that is probably like the max amount of time that those things stayed up there, and you'll be able to do like just this combo off of it. What's the damage though? Is it still trash fucking damage? That was Sub-Zero's problem, not the ability to freeze people 3 times over, to scale 3 times over. Like, his problem is his damage scaling. It's so severe, it's gross.
And there we are, some new frozen toys.
It did look flashy though, I'll give him that.
And there we are, some new frozen toys for Sub-Zero to play with.
Right, and now they can chill out.
Okay, that's 3 for, you're 3 for 3, I gotta say. So those are some of the balance patches. We will have some balance patch notes coming very soon. Pay attention to social media and you'll be able to see those. But I think the main course today, we've already shown the trailer, which was everyone came for, obviously.
Right.
We need to talk about Ghostface and how to play Ghostface. So first, before we start, like I always ask you, who is a Ghostface player? How does Ghostface play?
I would just
I'm gonna guess that Ghostface is kind of like a Terminator type of play style, you know, from MK11.
describe Ghostface as kind of a jack of all trades, because one of the key things about Ghostface from the Scream movies is there's always more than one.
Yeah.
With the exception of Roman from the very underrated Scream 3. They
Spoilers.
always, that movie's 20 years old, but they always work as a group, sometimes 2. There's been 3, and in this game there's actually 3. There's the original Ghostface killer from the movies. He's been transported to Liu Kang's timeline. He doesn't have his partner. He decides to recruit 2 members of the Black Dragon clan to help him out, and they are the alternate Ghostface. So he's kind of a character that's like
Is one of them
almost
Kano?
3 characters in one. And that involves zoning moves, some really strong grappling moves, combo extenders, moves that hit the opponent from behind.
Okay, so they are giving him moves, because there was some shit that Ghostface was doing where I was like, that does not seem very Ghostface-like. But if it's Black Dragon-like, then maybe so.
Behind, long-range command grabs, all kind of neat options, all tied to his ability to work together and to switch in and out.
Jack of all trades.
Right.
All right. You want to take a look?
So let's go in. Let's start with the original Ghostface killer, the default, the one that you're going to play as. Let's see how he works. All right, so before we get any kind of swapping, let's go over the default Ghostface that you start with. The Woodsboro slasher, he's been moved to this timeline. He's ready to get some new, fresh victims, and let's check it out. As you can imagine, he fights with a knife, which means a lot of his attacks are pretty quick and have real good range. I love his standing too. He's
I
got
want
a
to know what
low
happens
attack
to his
version
robe when he
there.
gets
This is one of
fatality.
my favorites. Psycho stabs, just 4-4-4. It's super fun to do, and I love how it looks. One of his best normals is his forward 2. It's like a quick advancing mid.
Nice range.
Exactly.
In the nooch.
You can hit confirm into special moves. It's kind of like his main footsies tool. His back 3 is a very quick mid. You can go into this drop kick, which is also his sweep. His uppercut is, you know, a huge range because of his knife. And then lastly, I'd love to show forward 4, which is this combo starter. And he can also do it from the 2-2. So it's 2-2, 1+3, and he yanks him over. So a pretty basic set of normals that have long range, you know, not a lot of tricks and traps.
Well, he
or-
reminds
or
me a
really,
lot
fancy
of
stuff, but, you know.
Rambo. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Like a lot of the attacks remind me of Rambo. Rambo had that little buck knife or whatever.
But that's
Pretty good
coming.
speed, yeah. But his normals are pretty easy to understand.
Right.
Pretty straightforward. So let's go into his special moves. And
Yo,
again,
what up,
these are the
Drew? What up,
special moves
Jaws?
that,
How
you know,
y'all
when you
doing? What
first
up,
go into the
homies?
match, he's gonna
One
have
is
these
Kira.
moves.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
start with
I'm sorry I
his
didn't see
command
y'all's
grab,
chat.
Father Death. Goes into this brutal animation. You can hold back to throw them in the opposite direction.
Could that throw be any more brutal?
Yes, it could. Yes, it certainly could.
Nice.
God, that end there. Let's
Don't
watch
waste
that
your
again.
channel points on
The
this
way
screen,
that
by the way, 'cause no,
struggle to
you
have
won't
it
see
go all
it.
the way through. He is a nasty, violent character. He also has this dive move. It's down forward 4, and then he starts crawling on the ground. And from there, he has a quick slash attack, this toe stab, which I absolutely love, and that has an enhanced version where for 2 bars, he can actually
Pin you down
into the ground.
Yeah.
And the EX version of the down forward 4, the dive, has armor. That's his only armored move besides his fatal blow.
So you can take a move, lay on the ground, start
and then
doing
go
your,
into the options,
Yep.
right? And he can also crawl forward, as you saw in the trailer, or stand back up. Another move I like to show, and this is by far my favorite animation, maybe in the whole game. I think this
Oh.
animation perfectly captures the character. Down forward 3, a command run,
Yeah.
which you then have multiple options to do.
Yeah, I like
So
the
you can
sound
do
that comes
this
with
quick
it.
Slice, which is like your fastest option. Then he also has an overhead, which is a little bit slower, and he can do the dive from it, and he can actually do his command grab from it. In fact, most special moves he can do from it.
So like a horror character, it's terrifying when he's running at you because of the options.
Exactly, right. You want to block because of the quick attacks, but if you're blocking, he can go into the father death grab,
Right.
or he can go into the dive. He also has an enhanced version of the run, which gives him enhanced version of the moves from it. For example, it's an honor, and then an enhanced version of this.
That's an homage to when they killed
And
Deputy
you can do
Dewey.
a double enhanced of enhanced run into the enhanced dive. I think one thing you'll notice here with Ghostface is he takes a lot of meter to do his most effective moves. So he's very versatile, very good combos, pretty good mix-ups.
Bro,
good
that's
grabs and all
Rambo,
that, but
dude.
He's very meter hungry. It's
Yeah, so when you said like, master, has a lot of tricks.
Right.
Still got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, one of the consequences is you're going to be wanting to look at your meter management. Then he has another special move, the backstage pass. So what happens is he leaves the screen and comes back around. Because just when you think you've, escaped him, he somehow appears behind you, just like any slasher should. And this move has a couple of options. You can hold back, and it'll actually just come back around. Or you can hold the button and he won't do the attack when he comes around. So you can the classic thing of the no mix-up. They're staggered like a deer in headlights and you throw them or whatever. And finally, the last kind of default move he has is phone call, where he pulls out this 90s phone, another Ghostface pops up from behind, slashes them in the back.
The brick phone, I love it.
It's amazing. And this also has a couple of different versions. He can actually hold it, and the killer will wait, and you can either let him go, or you can do the slash, you can hold it, and then do an uppercut to do into a combo, or another one of these amazing animations. You can EX it, and the move transforms into a command grab.
Oh, that took a moment.
Oh,
Only a real Chad could escape from an attack like that.
A Chad Radwell, maybe.
So that is
Green
kind
screen,
of the
cutout
base
looking
moveset
nice,
that
thank
the
you.
original Ghostface killer has. Let's start talking
Real
about the way
soft.
you swap into the other two killers.
Woke up like 6 times because of tooth pain. It
All
was
right,
so
let's
unbelievably
talk about
painful
killer
this morning.
swaps. Ghostface does not act alone, usually. And in the game, the original Ghostface from Woodsboro has recruited 2 members of Kano's Black Dragon. We're going to call them the Black Dragon Enforcer and the Black Dragon Assassin. Now,
Like tomorrow. If it's
their
worse
identities,
tomorrow,
they're not
I'm not
anonymous.
streaming tomorrow. I'm
I
going
know
to the
who they
hospital.
are. You know who they are. But one of the fun things about Scream is the whodunit aspect. You shouldn't figure out who the killer is till the 3rd act reveal. So for this stream, we're not going to name any names. It's up to you to look at the clues, the Easter eggs, and maybe try to figure it out for yourselves. Argue amongst yourselves, spread your theories. But all 3, we're not going to say here.
Love it.
I think that would be very much against the spirit of Scream. So let's go into how killer swapping works. All right, so there are 3 ways that you can swap your killer. The The first and most straightforward is his throw. Here's his regular throw. I didn't do anything. I just hit throw. Love the way he picks up that knife. Now, if you hold L1 or L2 when throwing, you will swap killers. This is me as the Black Dragon Enforcer.
So
For
the
12
knife
seconds,
is what indicates
I'll be the
it.
Black Dragon Enforcer. And then he's going to swap out. Or I can hold L2. You can see the red flash and the different knife. And now I'm the Black Dragon Assassin. Every swap's going to take a bar meter. The other two options are after Backstage Pass. So that's the move we talked about. You can hold L1 and he'll come back in as the Black Dragon Enforcer. Or you can do the other options, like you can E-exit, hold L2, and I'm the Black Dragon Assassin. And then lastly is phone call. Same buttons, hold, and instead of doing the attack, they come in as the other killer. You can also do it off the EX version. So I'm gonna hold L1 this whole time. You can see the swap. So one of the fun things is this could be pretty chaotic in gameplay for the opponent. Just like the movies, you're not, you might not know which one is which unless you're really looking.
Or did I see the flash? Do they have me? Like, watching their meter is probably important in that regard.
Exactly. So now let's talk about when you're swapped. There's two ways to go back to the original Ghostface Killer. One is what we've seen, about a 12-second timer. The other is if you're attacked. So I'm going to throw you, I'm going to become the Enforcer, and then you're going to uppercut me. And it takes the damage, but does not react, and then the original comes in. That even means, you can't really be comboed. So for example, I'm going to be the assassin, and you're going to do the classic harpoon. You're going to tell me to get over here. Except I'm not. I'm going to stay over there, and the original's going to come back in. Now again, you do take damage. So for one bar, it's almost like you have a shield. Maybe, you won't be able to do a combo breaker, but you won't be put in combos because you're not reacting.
Still going to take a touch of damage, though.
Right, but not a full combo. And again, you also have the
Seems
12-second
kinda cheap.
countdown. So now let's talk about their moveset when they've swapped.
Real quick, might be nice at the end of a round, too, if you're almost losing, switching out, and like you have, that might be your last effort.
Exactly.
People are gonna
Or the
use that new
opposite,
Serena
you have a pretty big
relic
lead,
or
and
whatever
it's kind
to buff
of like an insurance
meter,
policy.
Right.
and then
So let's talk about their separate moves, special move sets. And to do that, I'm going to use a training mode option where you can swap, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. But just to be clear, I'm going to be doing a practice reset, and I'll be starting as the Enforcer Assassin, and that's just for the stream. Normally, you have to use the bar meter to switch.
Right.
So now you can see I've reset, and I'm the Black Dragon Enforcer. I got the blue aura. I got the cool big ol' knife, and I'm going to go into his moves. First thing is he has a new string. Both extra killers have one new string, in addition to, the standard moveset that we showed. So this is 2, 1, 4. He also has a shoulder check. Not quite full screen, that's kind of the max range from here. EX is safe on block, so it's kind of great to get in, check them, make them block into neutral. Also, a Rekka, a series of 3 special moves, it's 3 knives. You can use that for strike throw mix-ups. And the EX version allows you to go into combos. And then lastly, Black Dragon Enforcer has this windmill kick. And if you EX it, big ol' combo starter. So the Black Dragon Enforcer, to me, is going to be a pretty straightforward combo character. You got combo extender, you got pressure, just a close melee character that's going to add to Ghostface offense. And probably some of the best combo starters. Now let's talk about Black Dragon Assassin. So I'm going to switch to her.
I love this
her.
this quality of life that we did a while back.
Oh,
where
it's
you can
amazing.
Put on the different things.
So
for the
there you
characters.
see red knife, different design on the knife, and they have a knife toss, including an air knife toss, and you can see it is very quick. You can also hold it, fake it out. You could do enhanced, throw 2.
That also reminds me of
classic
Rambo.
Black Dragon, the Black Dragon Cannonball, E-exit, you get this great animation. They'll be feeling woozy after that. And then a new string, butterfly knives, swinging wildly. They're crazy. They're a psychopath.
That's
And
Kira's
then
style right there.
Nightshade,
Okay, okay.
which is
See,
this,
I've never
Poison
played as her.
Mist, and it's a restand.
What up,
or
dopey?
If you EX it, it's a straight combo starter.
Thank you,
And I think one
sir.
of the coolest things you can see with like that move is the ability to swap back and forth.
I
Like,
still
here
need to
I'm-
get some
I'm gonna
better
start as
lighting
the
for it.
original. So there you go. I can do backstage pass, turn into assassin, go into Nightshade, and 3 bars. Really cool combo using 2 different ghost faces. And then the 12 seconds is over, and I'm back. So I think the way that I think of Ghostface is the original Ghostface, the default one, is totally meant to be a
Y'all know me when it comes to Mortal Kombat. Cameos are already an extra layer of bullshit that I didn't want to learn. And I don't gravitate towards any character that has a stance or some other shit that I have to phase into, phase out of in the middle of a string, shit like that. So this really ain't the character for me. I'm gonna be honest. Like, there's a lot of it that looks fun and shit like that, like, no lie. But when it comes to like, oh, who am I? The Enforcer? Or am I this one now? Like, that's the same shit with the Chameleon, you know what I mean? Well, at least with Ghostface, you get to decide. With Chameleon, it's like on a timer and it just kind of like randomly switches on you. But still, like, I hate that shit. I hate that shit. I can't wait to I don't know. Maybe I just need to switch IPs, you know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't
complete
it for
character
me.
that you could just learn and master, and it's pretty straightforward. That's the pizza. And the Assassin and the Enforcer are the toppings.
Got it.
And they could add, you know, you saw with the knife toss, a zoning
That's
tool.
why I don't like
You saw
Shang.
with the Rekkas, a pressure
Because you got to
tool.
go old man
But
Shang,
what
young
if there
man
was a
Shang.
way
I
that
hate
all
that.
three could actually
That's why I
attack
don't
at
like
once?
Astra.
Wouldn't
You
that
got to
be
have
great?
the
I mean,
dark
awesome.
and the light
Well, let's see the
power
fatal
shit.
blow.
I don't like that. What
Hey,
the
but
hell?
that-
He got hit with a
that
pot.
can is no joke. It killed Steven's down. Fatal blow.
I like that. Got hit with a frying
Hey,
pan.
that can is no joke. It killed Steven's down.
That's just gross.
That's got to be one of the nastiest cuts in the game, I think.
The hand?
Yeah,
Oh, my
it is
goodness.
so bad.
That is Ghostface.
That is Ghostface, and I am so excited for people to play him. It's I think one of the more creative and just cooler characters in the game. I could not be happier.
And you'll be able to play him very, very soon in Mortal Kombat 1. So that's pretty much it for today's stream. But
Wasn't that enough?
that was great. I had a great time with you. Can't wait to have Derek back on the couch as well at some point. But thank you so much for joining us. And of course, before we leave, we're going to show you a video that QA has put together that involves Ghostface.
All right. Bye, Tyler. Bye, Stephanie.
Wuxi Academy.
Scary movies have made you a psycho.
Movies don't make psychos, they make psychos more creative.
Round 1. Fight.
Just kind of seems like an awkward fight.
I am the hunter.
Round 2. Fight.
Ain't no way, like, somebody's not gonna block that. Or, like, neutral jump and punish it. It kind of looks a little buns. Just a little bit, which is kind of suiting. Alright, we should be seeing, I want to see the fatality. Oh, it's a brutality.
This is my movie.
Brutality. Ghostface wins.
Okay, no fatality. No second fatality. That's all right. Well, that is it. That was the trailer. We watched it. We saw it. We watched the trailer. We watched the combat cast. I do look forward to trying out Sub-Zero. I highly doubt the... Now you can freeze 3 times over with the aerial, triple, double lux, fucking back sprain, like, ice clone shit. Like, I just don't... I never use that shit. If I ever did, it was as a joke. Like, I would jump in at somebody and then use it, so I would just jump right back to where I was. Like, I just don't. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe someone better than me can find other cool ways to utilize it, other than the one way it seemed like they were able to. But, yeah. You know me, outright sour about everything. I'm just happy I didn't pay for Chaos Reigns. I'm going to be real. All right, y'all. I'm going to keep it a buck. I've been feeling a little buns. So I think that's about where we're going to end it. Yeah. I don't know, man. Ghostface looks like Rambo. But in MK1. I don't know what else to say. I don't. But he does. I'm not overtly excited for the character. I'm not overtly excited for anything in MK1. The replay thing is super cool, I think. Like I said before, it'll set Mortal Kombat 1 ahead of its predecessors in a category for once. Because it had a shortcoming. Every other previous Mortal Kombat did something better than Mortal Kombat 1 has done. Whether it's the gameplay, the intros, the fatalities, the UI, you name it, any predecessor did something better than Mortal Kombat 1 has done. Mortal Kombat 1 has not been the best at anything. But being able to replay a moment and a replay, that's kind of big. That's kind of big. All right, y'all. Like I said, I'm just feeling like buns today. I'm going to be real. I'm going to keep it a buck. I just am. And this didn't even hit an hour, you know. But I think that's where it's got to be. I don't know if any of these changes have already been implemented or they will be implemented when Ghostface drops. I assume that's when it's going to happen, which is in what? He drops on the 18th, I think, or 17th or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know in Chaos Reigns. All right, y'all. Hopefully tomorrow I feel better. If not, I'm going to let y'all know that I'm just not doing good because today was rough. All right, peace and peace.